Hello everybody, I'm late as fuck to the stream. Um, so, we're back to Mass Effect 3. The cord that I was using is gone. I don't know where the fuck I put it. But I'm just back to my old cord for my controller. And we're going to continue with Citadel. Also, I need to select the window. Alright. So, let's go ahead and invite some people up, since we're here. Alright, first Edie.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Something you both like.
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty.
Oh god, I just noted the price tab.
I fail to see what is
I just
wrong.
noticed the price tag. Jesus.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want a rental.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I
was thinking of something for Liara.
Get her a shiny rock. Get her a blue rock. Oh wait, no, Grunt got her a blue rock. Never mind. Alright, moving on. That's the wrong one. Right. Let's invite old Jimmy Vega up.
Hey, Loco. I see you got things cleaned up.
Eventually.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nice view. But this place, it's just so not what I'm used to.
Which is?
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
Yeah, I get that. It's tough being away from home.
Yeah. I noticed you don't really have anyone.
Is that a question?
I haven't been in a real relationship since I joined the military. Bad combination, you know. Just wondering what you thought about that. Why are you still alone?
Like you said, military and relationships don't mix. Makes things too complicated.
That's for sure.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life?
Oh, shit, right. I wanted to show you. What do you think?
Looks good. You've earned it. Now the real work begins, right?
Exactly. And I heard what you said before, and I'm in. 100%.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle.
Thanks for coming by, James.
Oh yeah. That's what you got your number 2 for.
I don't see James.
Hasta la vista, Shepard.
After what happened to April, I don't think.
Catch you later, Shepard.
Yeah, after what happened to April, I don't see James ever having kids.
What the hell? No.
Bye.
Hey, I remember seeing this when I was here for the party.
What's up?
Oh, man. This is sweet. Come on, let me just use it for a bit.
Bring them
This
here.
is high quality stuff.
Oh, while you're at that.
What have we here? You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, yeah.
6,
It's a smaller place. We can
7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going for 182. I'm going for like 20. 11, 12, 13, 14,
Uh-huh.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
That's 20.
Alright, I'm not gonna do this whole thing.
Tough luck, amigo.
large, small.
I wasn't gonna go for it. Alright. I'm gonna go contact Miranda. James, you have fun. It'd actually be kind of funny if James just stayed there forever. Like, until you went to the Normandy. Hey, Miranda.
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it. Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure, I've got just the thing.
It's nice.
So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, A clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man.
And she shot
Never
you.
paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepherd, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
A little bit.
Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
That's a shame.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Shepherd, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
It exploded. Hey, it was the clone's plan, not mine.
Yes, lads,
Blowing up
that's
a
a
fish tank
rhyming.
shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you. No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
It was the first step in taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Trust me. I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepherd?
I don't know. You just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on. You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I carved my initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only shepherd left.
It's like Shepard's got Miranda's
point.
name tramp stamped on
I
his
guess
left
I'm
ass
stuck with
cheek.
you.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you
Like
do.
in cursive with a fucking heart next to it. And then they fucked on the couch. That's all my emails. Time to go out to the strip and see what kind of trouble I can get into. This is pretty much going to be the entirety of what I do. Until I start doing the the Armax arena.
If you were to say art staff, all you would do is just like doing TK. You got pushed.
Alright.
It's not like you're going to
Let's see. I'm gonna go say hi to Garrus first.
And then just the basic factors. So if you were staff, drinking bugs.
Where is
can
the
we expect more
fucking
eloquent
staircase?
Shakespeare from you?
Actually, I'm mounting a production of Macbeth with a new Krogan talent as the lead. He brings a raw brutality to the stage that emphasizes the
Macbeth with a Krogan as the lead character. I want to see that.
Yes.
Alright, let's go meet up with Garrus. Garrus.
Because I also work in a secondary group called the Entertainment. But it's fun. It's fun. It's my online.
Ooh, she's pretty.
So if you ever need
And Garrus is eyeing her up.
Shepard?
So what do Turians usually do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
I was thinking a date. Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
Oh, Garrus.
Hello? Right. So, hello? And...
Tell her she looks nice.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet, introspective, but decent overall.
Oh,
Oh,
he's so awkward.
thank you. I think.
Try small talk.
Come here often. I imagine anyone who does is probably an alcoholic.
Actually, I do. I work at the Turian embassy. Come here to unwind.
I imagine working in politics
Yeah.
means you're...
Well, listen. I've got this thing I forgot I had to do, and I should probably just go do it.
And at the front you have
I'm gonna just take this. Ask her if she has a sister.
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I'd been trying to say is my name's Garrus, and I'd love to have a drink with you.
Garrus gets a hot Turian girl, and yeah, Garrus gets a hot Turian girl. That's it.
Live Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bet.
trying to be sociable.
I am not paying attention to where I am walking. Jesus Christ. Part of me wishes you could come back to the casino and hear the other mingling conversations. Anyway, let's check
Come on in.
out what Javic's doing.
I've been working on this for like 4 months.
Enjoying your shore leave, Javik?
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Who says it will?
Ah, Commander Shepard. I didn't realize you were coming too. Perfect timing, perfect timing. You can play yourself. Attention! The Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted. We have the real Shepard now. All right, play
He doesn't even
schedule.
look like
Quickly,
me.
quickly.
He's not even the same
Cue the
race as me.
backdrop. Roll cam.
He looks like fucking Mudahar with fucking actual...
And action! Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so. But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
Who writes this shit?
So are you guys just making this up, or what?
Of course not. A writer wrote it, so it must be true. Ah, you die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I have been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with us?
Solarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Solarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Prothean no like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, about time you showed up. The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed auditory senses.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Prothean no like you.
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
You know what, Blasto? I think you're just a big, stupid jellyfish. How did you
Space
become
racism.
a Spectre?
I am not just a Spectre. I am an Ultra Spectre Elite 7000 Deluxe, now with less recoil and faster load time.
Those are toys.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Look! It's Sovereign's half-brother, Sluggard! And he's looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double. Your line. Say your line. You die now! Oh no! The Vorcha Counselor is indoctrinated!
What is this horse shit?
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it. Vorcha scum, prepare for death.
This one wishes he was still frozen in the refrigerator. May we go now, Commander?
Yeah, that was stupid as fuck.
Strike the set! Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
I'm gonna sue the fuck out of these guys. Anyway, let's go to the arcade.
Hijack? I don't recall there being hijacks in Macbeth. Unless they...
Yeah, there's not hijacks in Macbeth because Macbeth was written before humans even knew what hijacks were.
Did you catch the updated intel?
Echo had to go. Had something come up. Where you at? Where's you live?
Brilliant endgame. Excellent use of the Belarusian gambit.
I have
Is
no
this
idea what just happened.
Space chess?
It's called Kapesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari have played it since... we were supposed to meet for lunch. I'm so sorry. I entered the tournament on a lark. I thought I'd be eliminated in the first few rounds.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in 20 moves or fewer.
T'Souza.
Trainer, would you like to just give me your frigates now? I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara T'Souza. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
That was before you helped manage intel for a galactic war.
You're right. I've gotten a lot better since I came to the Normandy.
Which is a frigate, by the way. So try not to lose it.
Roger that.
Can't be both.
Oh, damn it. Ah!
So much for your frigate. Neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually. A few more centuries, Trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now, living on that warship. My people have more respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
So, your job is playing games?
Mentoring students in strategic and tactical simulations. Yes.
Specialist trainer here helped us take down Cerberus. We're preparing our final assault thanks to her efforts.
I'm sure she's a wonderful serviceman, but she just lost her last frigate.
Traded her last frigate, actually, for your homeworld.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Commander. And I apologize again for missing lunch.
All for a good cause, Trainer. Carry on.
We can still have lunch. Kind of sucks that you can't actually play this game. Though I don't think they put any actual effort into, like, exploring how the game works. Seed, what the fuck are you doing?
You're mine, you bastard. God damn it.
Saeed?
Over here, Shepard. This thing is fucking impossible.
What are you doing?
There was a kid here, sniveling brat, spending all his credits, crying.
So you thought you'd get a prize for him?
He asked. Looked simple enough. God damn it.
Where's the kid?
What do I care? Got any credit, Shepard?
Isn't there something better we could go do?
What could possibly be more important than Zaid Masani not getting bested by some fucking kid's game?
You really want one of those plushy toys?
Goddamn right I do.
Okay then.
Credits.
Here, let me. Beginner's luck.
It's obviously rigged somehow.
But I just... Never mind.
I'm going to hunt down the shit-for-brains inventor of this crooked game and pull his inspiration out through his asshole. Probably some smart-ass Salarian bastard. I'm going back in. Credits.
It's not like he came at me being like, you.
All right. Here you go, sweetheart.
Okay, Zaid. Where to?
How should I know? What do you feel like? Apollo's? Casino? More claw?
Zaid, will another victory ever match the one you just experienced?
You're right. Guess you've been around that block a few times.
A few too many.
Come on, you're buying.
Yes, I am.
Because you're fucking broke, Saeed. And I already know you are, so don't even lie about it.
So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks, tech armor. Rock nice swarmers jumping at me.
There's people who legit just play fucking ME3 multiplayer that way. Because setting off your tech armor does a shit ton of damage. Wrong way.
No funny business.
And I think a certain perk you can get causes it to restore your shields if you set it off.
So, what do you want to do?
Honestly, tech armor is what makes playing as a sentinel like the best fucking class in my opinion. It's my favorite class. I just never play as a sentinel just because it's like I just never play as a sentinel because I've played as a sentinel like too many times. And I need to try out the other classes. I still haven't played as a Vanguard yet. Like, I want to play as a Vanguard, I just haven't gotten the opportunity. Messages. Cortez, now that we've got a little downtime on the Citadel, I wanted to share something with you. I'm taking the shuttle down to Silver Sun Strip. Meet me there. Yeah. Shepard, so the Normandy's in dry dock. Seems like the perfect chance to hang out and find some trouble. Meet me outside the arcade on main level if you're game. Commander, I was somewhat surprised to receive a comm call from the Council. They would like to hold what humans call a memorial service, where it is held does not matter so much as who attends. I would like you to be there. as well as those people on the Normandy who knew my father. I understand that human services people speak well of the dead. It seems appropriate for you to conduct this part of as the commander of the Normandy. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous. I might recall an inappropriate memory in front of everyone. Thank you. This would mean a great deal to me. I thought it might be nice to spend some time away from the Normandy. I don't have anything particular in mind. Perhaps we can meet at your apartment and decide from there. Next time we're on the Citadel, I'd love to come by. No rush, but it's nice to have a place there that you can call home. Alright. Let's invite Tally up.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
That's the wrong chair.
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
What?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did...
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
And then they fucked on the couch.
But Shalai, we can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations. I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
Next time I get to pick the movie, Tally. I just imagine that if, I just imagine that Tally and Shepard have movie nights every week. That'd be fucking great.
Life and health, like, they mean the same thing, but the insurance part makes them two separate things.
Yeah, let's invite Liara up. I vote that the next movie that Liara or that Tally and Shepard watch be The Green Mile. I've been meaning to watch that movie. I think I might watch it tomorrow night or Sunday. I don't know.
Greetings, Commander.
Hey, Liara.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
Jinx the cat from Sonic. She's a purple cat. And if you look at Espeon, they look exactly the same.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph.
I'm gonna fix the goddamn furniture. I don't know why all the chairs changed back, but they're not supposed to change back. Seating. Where? Are you fucking me? Where's my goddamn chairs? That's bullshit. Alright, time to host the memorial service. Time to be Sag.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father, devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. We covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help, more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Ah, fuck.
I applauded it. You know, the chess piece pawn.
See what messages Thane left for us.
I got rid of.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways, but it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental, but he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you. I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Well, as sad as it was, he did get his wish. He didn't... No, shit, he did die in a hospital. Fuck, that makes it even sadder. God, it's fucking heartbreaking. Alright, back to the strip. I gotta repurchase my fucking furniture. I don't know why the furniture just goes missing like that. It's ridiculous.
Oh, this just the only ones you don't show up to are the ones with the spades.
Someone stole my damn furniture. I can't even buy it! Whatever, I'll just buy whatever's left. Ah, let's wait on Cortez.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
This thing seems a bit bulky to be
That,
flying
my friend,
around
is
in the
unadulterated
Citadel.
momentum. Want to really feel it?
Show me.
God, this fucking cutscene is so... They did not upscale that cutscene at all.
You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few Gs. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
I'm fortunate to have you, Steve.
Anytime, Shepard.
Alright. Next, we go to Castle Arcade. We're gonna...
exactly the same as the others.
That's exactly the point. Other than a couple small badges, nobody knows the difference. I mean, the car is barely road legal. C-Sec would be all over this guy if it was decked out.
Anyway, let's go whoop Jacob's ass at a fucking arcade game.
Hey, how are you? Looking forward to tomorrow? Of course I remembered. Plans? I thought you could meet me down on the strip, and we'd go from there. Anything you want to do, just name it. You want to go where?
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Alright.
Hey, Shepard, over here.
Hey, Jacob.
Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. What's up?
Out for a little R&R. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
There's a mod
Who are
that
they?
lets you just knock Jacob out.
The parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things. What about us, Shepard? There's got to be a game of skill in there with our names on it.
Bring it on, Taylor. Let's see what you've got.
And the instance is closed.
This is your game of skill?
Now, Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Really? Trash talk? At Shattered Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
You're on.
No
Oh,
pressure,
it's on,
Shepard.
bitch.
These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
You're crowding me.
Am I? My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
Ready?
Oh, I am gonna whoop your ass,
Let's do
trainer.
this.
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation. Yes!
That all you got?
Damn it, damn it.
Check it out, Shepard. Feel that? That's the feeling of doom.
Never mind. I got this.
Die,
You
bitch.
crying yet, Jacob? Nice one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah! Commander Shepard wins!
That was pitiful, Taylor. Just, well, incompetent, really.
You couldn't just let me win, just once?
Fuck
Come
you,
on, Shepard.
Jacob.
Let's grab some food. I'm buying.
Alright, back to the apartment.
Good night.
This is basically the entire fucking DLC running back and forth. That's the casino. Shepard, you fucking gambling addict. Tiberius Towers.
I had this perfect spot. Long sightlines, good cover.
I hear that and all I can think of is fucking Tiberius Rancor from that god-awful Fallout New Vegas mod. I hate the furniture. More accurately, I just hate having fucking computer chairs in place of what are supposed to be, you know, regular ass chairs.
You have received a new message.
New message. Alright, let's see about basic recliner. Ah! So that fixes the issue. So I can have furniture that I actually like. Official input required from CSEC Central HQ. Commander Shepard, your presence has been requested concerning an incident involving a Krogan identified as Grunt. Please report to CSEC officer on patrol on Silver Sun Strip for additional details. Jesus Christ. By Audible Goodwill Games. Shepard, the Seattle Sorcerers are taking on the Usaru Maestros in a buyout game. Should be epic. You recently acquired an apartment with a sweet vid screen. Coincidence? James and I don't think so. You provide the couch and we'll provide the refreshments. Just let us know. Let's go out and be normal. From Caden. You know what you need, Shepard? You need a night where you get to just hang out and try to be normal for a few hours. Let's go get something to eat. After that, we could go down to the strip or whatever you want. Let me know. Shepard, I overheard yet another news report about you today, and I thought I'd write to see how you were doing. I am currently on the Citadel, so if there is any way that I can be of assistance to you, please do not hesitate to call. Thanks for sticking around to watch me go head-to-head with Souza. Sorry again for messing up our lunch plans. Love to get a rain check. Let me know whenever you're free, and I'll come by. Alright. Let's go ahead and invite Caden up first, because he is part of the OG crew.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Caden.
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Oh, no. Really?
Come on.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
What are we having? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
Sure. Exactly. We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
If you need luck to cook us dinner, we're screwed.
Screwed? Oh, you hurt me, Shepard. Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then, well, you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission? All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner.
Okay, Shepard, the joke's gotten old.
Can it at least be quick and painless?
Funny. You think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Huh.
Do we have hot sauce?
You don't put hot sauce on steak, Shepard, you jackass.
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm an enigma. I've got skills. I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, I'd win, right? What if I fought dirty?
Dude, James is like twice your size, Caden. I mean, honestly, I think the only reason I beat him in a fist fight was because of the implants. Speaking of James, let's invite his best friend up here.
Sorry we're late. Somebody forgot to pick up the cerveza.
Come on in.
That somebody was you.
Didn't say it wasn't. So when's the game?
It's about to start.
Seattle Sorcerers versus Usaru Maestros. Gonna be some intense bayada ball.
Nah, it's just a goodwill game for troop morale. They'll take it easy.
Hello, Jaden. Welcome to the stream. I've had like 3 people come into my chat to advertise, so if you're here to do that, please leave. If not, then welcome to the stream and thank you for watching. Anyway.
In the middle of a war with their troops watching, they'll give it their all.
Absolutely. Have you guys seen Derek Rogers' game lately? Man, he and the Sorcerers have been tearing it up.
Esteban, the Maestros don't lose. Have you seen Tyra Tashanis play? The woman is blue lightning.
Mr. Vega, your love of the Asari team has more to do with how they look than how they play.
Hey, that's not true. Not entirely. Besides, you telling me you don't got the hots for some of the Sorcerers?
Okay. Guilty as charged. Who are you backing, Shepard?
I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
The Seattle Sorcerers are one of the few human b-ball teams left. I mean, they were on tour when Earth was hit. Since acquiring Donna Novotny from the hackers, they've been completely unstoppable.
Yeah, but most of the Maestros have been playing since before first contact. They'll win this.
I know the Sorcerers have never beaten the Maestros, but they've never been this hungry either. So, Shep, who's it gonna be?
You don't bet against the home team.
Mr. Vega, I hope you're hungry for humble pie. When has our commander ever been wrong?
Come on, man. The game's starting. Mierda, he was out! You're blind, ref!
You just splashed beer all over my couch.
Yes! They did it! Now pay up.
Hey, why didn't you let me in on the betting?
We weren't exactly betting on who'd win.
We were betting on if you'd pick the winner. And everyone knows you don't bet against Shepard.
Anyway, it was a hell of a game.
Yeah, great evening. Thank you, Shepard.
My pleasure.
Tomorrow comes early. Hasta luego.
Let's invite up Rainer.
You sure you want to leave that here?
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy. I'd have nowhere to put it. This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub.
Go ahead.
Cheers! Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
You're what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust and cats. And public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach, too. And an inhaler for asthma.
You have everything you need to stay healthy?
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsinol? That's a sugar pill, Trainer. A placebo.
Oh, that sneaky bastard. And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here. Hey,
I'm
do you
not
have a
staring.
loofah?
Wait, is that a fucking...
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff.
Trainer,
Do you
why
know
are you
who
wearing a
Kay
latex
Sanders
bathing
is?
suit?
She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Trainer. Also, Trainer, that's not an adjustable massage wand. That's, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I would disinfect that before you touch it. Or just don't touch it. Sandwich.
My sandwich, bitch.
You're loud.
Good.
I'm gonna start keeping shit on my desk to throw at you when you fucking start.
Then I'll do the same, and I'll start throwing shit at you too.
Yeah, well, the difference is you're yelling during my stream, you asshole. Anyway, let's invite Samara up.
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
That's what she said.
I didn't mean to worry you. We just didn't get much of a chance to talk at the party.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Are we gonna stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nevos after smugglers blew up a dam.
It was more like
News
48.
source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who had been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara, Cold-Blooded Justice Runs Hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits. I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
My confidence in myself and my team to get the job done is all that's important. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Sit down, hang out. And then they awkwardly sat in silence for the next 5 minutes, but then they realized it was awkward and she left. After they fucked on the couch. Okay, that joke's gone. Okay, that joke's gone on long enough. I'll stop. Let's go back out to the strip just one more time. Roleplay world? Roleplay world? That is something I will potentially need. That is something I would potentially need. Alright, let's go fucking figure out where the CSEC officer
don't
is.
see what the point is.
Over here.
No.
Poorly
It didn't help that we had some brutal
Excuse me,
side
officer.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking come look at it real quick.
So, Grunt, anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to
I got
lockup.
this all enough. I
Figured
got a
I'd give you a
conversation.
call, straighten
Anyway.
this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's
Thank
okay.
you, Jade, for the
I'll vouch for
follow.
him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, you know, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
I understand you getting out of there. Can't stand hospitals either.
Yeah, full of sick people.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah. When CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of ring call at it. Pretty strong stuff. It went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
'Cause I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Alright, Grunt, say sorry.
Grunt, you apologized to the nice man for setting his car on fire.
Fine. I'm sorry for setting your car on fire. And I won't do it again.
Good. Now, officer, I can pay for any damages that may have occurred.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
You're my hero, Grunt.
Oh god, I love Grunt. That's my boy.
Did you notice the guy with the cap and the weird walk checking it out?
Oh, you mean the human with the hot robot?
Hot? A hot robot? Really?
Are you serious? You're the one standing here drooling over some car.
Well, at least his robot friend had taste in cars.
Nice.
Okay, people have got to be fucking questioning that. Like, there has to, at one point, been a CSEC officer fucking like hassling them about that. New message?
I received a new message.
Yep, new messages. But it's been about an hour. Ugh. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. And yeah, this is gonna be the majority of the streams for a bit. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I will honestly probably be playing Skyrim tomorrow because I don't feel like playing Betacraft right now. Mostly because I haven't found new playlists. I haven't been looking very hard. But, yeah. Go back to the main menu. Exit to launcher. Anyway, we'll continue with the Dawn Guard shit on Skyrim, and once we're done with that, I will switch over to my other character and do the, like, Dawn Guard storyline. But, until then, bye-bye!